Dry aging is a process where primal cuts of beef are stored without protective packaging at chilled temperature with controlled airflow and humidity for a period of time, usually 21 to 120 days.
This process changes beef two ways. Number one, moisture evaporates from the muscle, creating a greater concentration of beef flavor and taste. Number two, the beef's natural enzymes break down the connective tissue in the muscle, leading to more tender beef.
The process of dry aging also promotes growth of fungal species or molds on the outside of the meat. This forms an external crust on the meat surface that must be properly and adequately trimmed off before cooking. Hubers goes the extra step by using UV lights to kill unwanted bacteria. Only beef with substantial marbling is good for dry aging. Otherwise, the improvement in quality is negligible. This is why we choose to dry age the best beef, such as the Pure Black Tasmanian Marble Score 2+, grass-fed Angus beef, and the Stockyard 200-day plus grain-fed Angus beef. Dry-aged meat will still be juicy when cooked, but the juices are tastier.
The less expensive alternative to dry aging is wet aging. Since the meat is packed in a vacuum bag in its own purge, the enzymes get to break down the connective tissues and make it more tender. However, because there is hardly any moisture loss, the concentration of flavor that you can get from dry aging won't happen.
This piece of steak was purchased from a local supermarket. It looks like it has been aged for less than 3 weeks from the date of slaughter. Meat tends to turn darker the longer it has been aged. This explains why this steak looks so bright next to the ones that have gone through wet or dry aging. The dry aged beef we sell are aged at least 45 days and the wet aged at least 21 days.
As you can see, the supermarket beef has a considerable amount of moisture loss, and the steak does not brown so well. The beef has the least tenderness and beefiness. The wet-aged steak has not much moisture loss, and it was easier to achieve grill marks on the beef. The beef is tender, and the beefiness is not that strong. The dry-aged beef has no moisture loss, and the steak was the easiest to brown. The beef is tender and has the strongest flavor among the three.